NLC react to increase in petrol price and tables fresh demands to FG. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has condemned the increase in the price of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, describing it as a deep sense of betrayal. The Labour body made the reaction in a statement signed by its president, Joe Ajero. The NLC alleged that the President Bola Tinubu-led federal government had reneged on its promise not to increase the pump price of petrol despite accepting 70,000 as the national minimum wage. The NLC recalled that one of the reasons for accepting the minimum wage was the understanding that the pump price of petrol would not be increased. The Labour Union has therefore demanded the immediate reversal of the petrol price hike, release of protesters, halt to indiscriminate arrest, reversal of the 250% tariff hike in electricity, and an end to policies that engender hunger and insecurity. The NLC also condemned the government approach to resolving fuel subsidy contradictions, describing it as patently faulty. The union vowed to stand resolute with the people and not be intimidated by the government or its security agencies. The statement read, and I quote, "We feel betrayed. We are filled with a deep sense of betrayal as the federal government clandestinely increases the pump price of PMS. One of the reasons for accepting 70,000 as national minimum wage was the understanding that the pump price of PMS would not be increased, even as we knew that 70,000 was not sufficient. We recall vividly when Mr. President gave us the devil's alternative to choose from, either 250,000 naira as minimum wage, subject to the rise of pump price between 1,500 and 2,000 naira, and 70,000 at all PMM rates. We opted for the latter because we could not bring ourselves to accept further punishment on Nigerians. But here we are, barely 1 month after, and with the government yet to commence payment of a new national minimum wage, confronted by a reality we cannot explain. It is both traumatic and nightmarish. Yet, we told the government that its approach to resolving the fuel subsidy contradiction was patently faulty and would not last. Its front row cheerleaders sneered at us, saying we did not understand basic economics. But if truth be told, this act of betrayal is consistent with the character of this government. Recall the reassurances we were given by the leadership of the National Assembly on the 250% tariff hike, and it had been dealt with, and there was no need to openly engage the Minister of Power, who was also at the meeting. Instead of the promised reversal, the rate has since been jacked up further, putting more Nigerians and business in jeopardy. The combined efforts of government's ferocious right-wing market policies brought Nigerians and Nigeria to their all-time low and led to the End Hunger, End Bad Governance protest. Rather than make amends, government arrested and hardened into detention some of those who took part and some of those who had nothing to do with these protests, charging there was criminal conspiracy, subversion, treasonable felony, terrorism, financing, and cybercrime, with an intent to overthrow the government of President Tinubu. The police and other security agencies have since been on rampage, terrorizing the citizenry in pursuance of government agenda of muscling lawsuits decent. Embracing pursuit, they have defamed and libeled not a few individuals. They have gone as far as appropriating the statutory rules of the Ministry of Labour and Employment in resolving trade dispute matters and issues considered outside the jurisdiction of the security agencies. That the government is on a rampage in the face of stifling conditions of living is an understatement, but we promise Nigerians that we, at the Nigeria Labour Congress, will not be cowed into submission. Together with civil society, we brought this about democracy when some of the actors in power today were conspiring with the military on how to perpetuate their hold on political power. When the state and the security forces picked on us in a hybrid war, we had our suspicions. We knew they were up to something sinister and needed to distract and divert our attention, or possibly frighten or weaken us before they come out with it, so that we would not have a robust response. Now that the chickens have come to roost, we were right in our suspicions. However, we want to let Nigerians know that the clandestine surreptitious increase in the pump price of PMS is the first among the equal sinister policy government has up its sleeve. On our part, we stand resolute with the people and will never be distracted nor intimidated by the government or its security agencies. We state that governments cannot criminalize protest or basic rights in the domain of citizenry. Accordingly, we demand the immediate 1. Reversal of the latest increase in the pump price of PMS across the country. 2. Release of all those incarcerated or being persecuted on the assumption of having participated in the recent protest. 3. Halt the indiscriminate arrest and detention of citizens on trumped-up charges. 4. Reversal of the 250% tariff hike in electricity. 5. Stop to the hijack of the duties of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. 6. End to policies that engender hunger and insecurity. 7. Halt a government culture of terror, fear, and lying. We are guided by our belief in our country and the need to secure, sustain its sovereignty, integrity, and welfare of the people. In the coming days, the appropriate organs of the Congress will be meeting to take appropriate decisions, which will be made public. So one of the reasons for them accepting the 70,000 minimum wage was that the government, I talk them. See if they check and wait, get it. I talk them. That time I even follow the drag these people. I follow the drag and say, wait till make them collect 70k. 70k, 250, that is a 180,000 difference. You understand? Waiting be that, waiting make them see. And no, say then give them, say make them choose. You see, say this government, they don't be better people. When we they talk and before, and I say, oh no, he is the best. And he did this, he get money, you know, receive our money. Now, we are on a day. We are on a day. Okay, no voila. The NLC leadership should keep on trying to tame autocratic, oppressive, and inept ruling class in Nigeria. But I already know it won't be easy to change the devils you have in power. It is not going to be easy. You see, people are already turning against himself, go. I'm telling you, immediately they come outside talk, say they invite him. Now, so people, not all of them, they involved. Yeah, make him go there, make him go there. I even say why. I even sometimes I go to say, I've been making go, I've been making no go, because I reason the thing. They just do 10 days of waiting governments won't do. True. If talk and say that because government get what they want to, then make them the portion up and down. That's, can you imagine? Eh? After compromising with the government and dashed the hope of Nigerian workers, Ajero should be ashamed of himself. He was not ashamed of himself. He just tell you now. This is one of the reasons. So this is not all the reasons. One of the reasons say if they increase and then go they increase everything. I talk am that time. Say nobody say they go talk say they go increase the minimum wage now. They can increase everything. I know what the Nigerian governments can do. So then put a whooping 250%. Eh? On top person electricity charge. Okay. Well, I'll be there here now. All those web talk saying that they are this thing be this. Saying go do well. We did a watch now. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.